morning, and I am on the creator stage. I've arrived late every day and got in trouble, so I got here really early this morning. We are underneath the Ferris wheel. But I thought this is an opportunity, if this whole live thing works. And I tried this Friday night at the exhibitor drinks thing, and I don't think it worked for some reason. So we'll do it again now, and hopefully there's some questions. So if you can see this and you're watching it, can you like give me a wave or ask a question or something like that? But I'll give you a bit of a walkthrough because it's quiet now. I can show you all the other cars that are here and have a look at the cool stuff basically. All right, I think this is working. We have 8 people watching, so good. Morning Shane, excellent, it's working, because I was a bit worried about that. I'm gonna flip this camera around and I'm gonna walk you through, because I know not everyone gets to get out and have a look at the show. All right, so built Prado here, killer rig, bought it for like 4.5 grand, and then turned it into this amazing vehicle. It's a full drive van, and this is like chockers with lithium batteries and induction cooktops and all sorts of stuff. Camping down under rigs here. It's been given a refresh. I've got a soft spot for this one because it reminds me of my old bucket. And then the sidetrack guys are here. So new Defender, probably the straightest Defender I have ever seen. These guys have gone for the olive wrap look this time, opposed to black. Josh Pfeiffer's here as well. That's 79 series on Insta. He's bought himself a Unimog now, so he's cruising around in that. And this thing's got me inspired a little bit. A panel van 80 series, and you can see, flip this camera around, you can see where my head's at here, because like there's this, it's almost a race in the Y62 world to be unique and get something out and have the brightest car and the most lights and the biggest tyres and all that sort of stuff. Imagine a Y62 panel van. Like, everyone's chopping them these days. That's like the done thing. But no one's done a panel van. And I keep looking at the window line of my car and this one. Like, it's a cool car. It's got a 6-litre LSA or something like that in it as well, and he's about to put a blower on it. The other thing that I'm also very interested in, I'm going to flip this around again, is this bonnet. It's got a fiberglass bonnet, these big nostrils, and then venting at the back. He's going to put me in touch with the guy that's made this for him, because that's another thing to try and get your, I guess, that uniqueness, let alone if you're going to be forced induction. But imagine that bonnet on here, just like in the same lines where it comes up here, coming through the nostrils at the front, and yeah, it'll keep the blower a bit cooler too. So I'm kind of inspired by this car. I like it. All right, what else have we got here? LDV, or is it Great Wall? I don't know, I can't tell. These are interesting cars. No one seems to support them. There's no bar work. Matt and I keep thinking to ourselves, you know, these cars, no one's supporting them, no one can be bothered. Kind of sounds like the Patrol 7 years ago. But I don't know, is there... And the interior is not too bad. It's got it's tinted windows, can't show you inside. There's as much stuff in that as there is in a TIL for like 30 grand. Right, let's flip around and walk around here. Would that be okay with the electronics in the engine bay? I think it'll be all right. You mean the bonnet scoop? Let's flip that around. I can't see why not. But all right, this is the other thing I wanted to do, because a few of you, well, it's going to let air in. I don't know, surely the electronics are good enough to cope with that. I don't know, hopefully. We'll find out. I'm good at testing stuff and breaking it, so I'll give it a run. Look, there's no one in here at all. I've got the entire place to myself. If there's anything you want to see, just like yell out, it's probably in here, I can go find it. I came in here Friday night and I did a YouTube live, it didn't work, and I went to the Toyota stand to have a look at the 300 series, and I was probably a little bit, oh here we go, there's Nissan down here. little bit fast and loose because we had exhibitor drinks. You know, people pay 50 grand or something to get a spot in here. And at the end of the day, you get a few pale ales and spring roll. So I joined in on that action and went over and sussed out the new Toyota because I haven't had a good look at it yet. Greg, good morning. I'll see you a bit later by the sound of it. Here's the new Warrior Navara. Let me flip this around. I guess this is their own sort of aftermarket bar. They've gone with the LED light in it as well to kind of copy what the Hiluxes were doing. I think there's going to be a move away from this sort of light bar with the clear reflecting back. I think even we're going to do it soon next year. Go to the back black reflectors in the light bars. Other than that, we do have a Series 5 bar that we've designed for this. So this is as in the Series 5 Navara. So I reckon early next year you'll start to see them popping up around the place as well. But interesting the way they've gone about it with their own OEM bar though. Not bad, not bad. All right, so where are we? What else can we see through here? Any questions, yell out. Same as these Rams. They're interesting too. All right, here we go. Oh, here we go. All right. This is the GR Sport, I believe. I'll go right around it because I don't know. I hadn't seen one until I came to the show. So this is the new 300 series Land Cruiser. Interesting the way they've got the guards like this. I'm going a bit closer and have a look. So this is 136k plus on road. And for 136k, you also get, well, actually no, for an extra 4,000 something or other, you can get this farm gate that go on the front as well. So you'll notice this one, if you go and read the brochure, has twin diff locks and like a half decent interior. If it's open, I'll have a look at that. But the Achilles heel in this you know, off-road weapon now is this one with the diff locks for, you know, it's going to be 150 by the time it gets to you. You can't put a winch on the front, which is weird because all the other 200 series you can. So I wonder if we can have a look a bit more at the suspension and stuff. We'll go and have a look. So, I need some more light under here, don't I? Hang on, I think I brought a light with me. I chucked the GoPro in because I was going to do like a proper video, but I got lazy and just did my little Toyota person disrupt that. I'm sure they won't mind me doing this. All right, got a light now. I'm going to go under and have a look at the suspension. All right, here we go. All right, what's this? Oh, it's tiny. Is it hydraulic? I don't know. What else can we see? Let's go have a look at the back, see if they've still got the live axle. Oh, for recoveries. So we're still live axle. Oh, there you go. There's the 300 series. I wonder if it's open. Just turning the light off on my camera. Oh, I'm doing a bad job of it. Sorry. This is why you don't come to me for like the professional YouTube reviews. No, it's locked. I'll see if I can show you the interior. I actually like the interior. Check that out. Like all red accented leather. Kind of like my old one. The dash looks half decent and modern. It is a wood grain, and actually I'm going to say it's a better wood grain than what we've got. I'll see if I can get them to open it up after. All right, any questions? Because the Toyota girl just rocked up. I could ask her if you want. I'm whispering. I feel like I'm doing something naughty. Looks like it's Supra inside. So this is, which model is this? I don't know. This is more of their, not the full off-road one. So this is the one you can put a winch on. So someone's going to have to do an aftermarket bar. Will we get into this? If we can get a hold of one, I suppose, and 3D scan one and have a try. Physically, the size of them is much smaller. That's what I noticed. The seats, like, you know, a patrol seat is quite wide when you sit in it. These are, I don't know, the dimensions sort of feel similar to what my Navara seats were. Very, very squared off front. Anyway, all right, we'll keep walking around. What else do people want to see while I'm here? What else have we got? Some cool campers. Any questions about the 300? I can go back and ask if you'd like. What else is around here? Flip it around again. I've got the whole place to myself. So good. This is the way to come to a caravan show. Mazda. Probably 4x4. There's a Mustang here. What's that doing here? Some very cool campers. Like, for the first time, I'm seeing some original campers around the place. Everyone's getting in on this rooftop tent on top of a camper. This is a new Dachi one. Don't mind that. What else? What do we got down here? ARB. Oh, yeah, let's go to ARB. They've got a Y62 in here as well. I swear I've got to talk to these guys about lifting the front of this thing. There you are down there. I reckon it just needs to go up at the nose a bit. We've fitted a few of these summit bars actually, they're quite good. But yeah, just need to put a lift on it, especially when you do a winch. Alright. What else is around here? You guys want to see anything? Like, I'm always interested in camper trailers. So that's what I've been spending my time in between, like, all the stage stuff. Basically when Graham and Shauno go on stage, no one comes to our creator area for cars, so that's when I get to go shopping. Did have a quick chat to Graham and welcomed him to the Y62 community. It's a brief chat though. I'd love to get some of our gear on his car, but I'm not sure if we're in that league. I'm trying to get into this other camper, which is my favourite. Oh, I missed that. What's that? Do you think the 300 will be popular to chop? No idea. Probably. What's this? Greg. Like, mine coil lift is fantastic. Thanks, Dave. You're welcome, Greg. All right, I'm heading over. There's this other camper I found. It's called a Domino. And this was cool. I'll flip it around so you can see I'm going to the other pavilion now. This is such the best way to go through the show when no one's here. These cars down here, actually I'll shout out this 200 series down here because it's pretty awesome, I must say. This Stan Dobinson's, I reckon they get the award for like best lighting and the way they've set up their vehicles. Just all their cars are popping on here. Look at this. Nice bush barriers on there.
Hey mate, how are you?
How are you?
Good.
T-Vans, very popular, and this is why I'm going to show you the Domino one in a minute, because I really like these T-Vans, but like 80 grand now. So through here is this Domino thing, which is like, oh, have I gone to the right spot? No, I haven't, I've gone to the wrong spot. Anyway, there's another cool one down here. All the lights are off. Would you recommend Dobinson's for a Y62? Yeah, absolutely. They make great stuff. Like, we've just been doing the 30, well, on the box it says 40mm lift with Tough Dog coils. I believe you can get it's either 50 or 60mm lift with the Dobinsons. We haven't done them yet because you'd absolutely have to do upper control arms at the front and camber correction bushes at the rear, which are hard to get hold of at the moment. Well, the camber correction bushes are. And I must admit, I'm really enjoying having a lower lift. Oh, that's bright. This is the camper I was telling you about. Like, if there was anything I was going to trade my pod in for, I reckon it's this thing. This is cool. So, up top, rooftop tent. Down the bottom, it's got like a little area in here that you can sit in, but you can convert to a bed, and a tiny little ladder. You'd want to be nimble to get up into the tent. And then at the back, there's a kitchen. So this is what brand is it? Combat Campers. Then at the back, it's got the kitchen and everything. So that's like just all comfortable. Do you know if a hybrid van are at the show? Oh, there's heaps of hybrids here. They're all over the joint. There's like, look, over there. But this one I like. Looks like you can fit 35s on it. Hot water system on the side. That's like 33 grand. The way my little pod trailer's going, it's going to hit 30 grand pretty soon. So, besides being dark, that's one I like. And there's another one called a Domino, which I like, but that's getting up there in price as well. And it's a fair way away. So yeah, hybrids are everywhere. They're actually doing some different things. It's not just like MDC copies now. Like this one's not bad as well. Big tent upstairs, lots of room. And again, you can climb up onto the bed up there. This is Compact Campers as well. Another hybrid. Yeah, heaps of hybrids here. The other thing, we're half thinking about changing our van, our Jayco. It's been great, but we kind of wore it out. So we need to do something different. The offerings though now, question Wombat 89, but really enjoy, impressed with your attention to detail. Congrats on what you've created. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Crazy ZX14. I was talking about, a caravan. I still want a caravan and a trail, like camper. But, like, basically, to sell our Jayco, we'd probably sell it for what we bought it for at the moment, which is good. But to get into, like, the same level of van, it's like 80 to 100 grand. And we just get the same thing that is 4 years newer. So what do? Go up to something bigger. And more dollars, like a Zone. I like them, but they're like 140. They start at like 140. And then you've got the whole weight issue. So really, with the Y62s, if you're, the brochure says you can tow 3.5 tonne. And if you don't put a single thing on the car, sure you can. But if you actually want to put some fruit on it, you can't tow 3.5 tonne, so you're really restricted to about 3 tonne. So it means I've got to go find a caravan which is probably about 2.5 tear, 3 when it's full, and have bunks and everything for the family. I've looked around, I can't find anything. Anything which is like 22 foot, has a bit of room. So if you know of any caravans out there at that sort of size, let me know. But all I can think of is Zone RV at the moment. Tough HZ. Oh, I might have to get going soon. Oh, where'd the messages go? What have I done? Oh no. GVM upgrade. Well, of course I can do a GVM upgrade on the car, but if, the car's 3.5 tonne and the van's 3.5 tonne, there's not much more I can put in it. Like the 7 tonne GCM is like the limit anyway. So I guess if I did keep it at 3, I could go to a 4 tonne like GVM upgrade on my car. I could do that, I suppose. But I guess my point is, if you're going to a 3.5 tonne van, it's pointless getting a GVM upgrade because you'll hit your 7 tonne GCM real quick. Here's some other hybrids, since you're asking about hybrids. These are the hardcore campers. I haven't had a good look at these, but they seem to like do a lot of this sort of micro camper stuff, which I think is going to be the new like little craze because they're cheaper, lighter, and you can actually go further. Some people go and buy a camper trailer so they can, go wherever they want to, but they get like a 2.5 ton camper, and you might as well tow a caravan. But they all look lightweight. They look good. All right, if you're still hanging in here, I'm going to go over and see if I can get to this domino, because I was quite keen on this. It's a bit of a walk, so you just have to put up with me. Look at this thing. I don't know what category you put this in. It's a trailer. It's a toy holder. It's got a tent on top of it. You can probably put a heap of weight in it. This has its own category, this thing. All right, now we are heading over. Here we go. Again, all these hybrid, although closer to a caravan than a hybrid now. Another little one I like. Ilya's got one of these, an MDC box. He's got 35s, or even 35s to 37s on his. That's another nice one. Just basically hook up and go. All right. Now, this is where we're like losing the concept of hybrid. This is getting big. Like, that's a caravan now. How cool is this 80? Here he's putting an LSA in this as well. All right, people are going to start coming in the door soon, so I'll get to this little domino one, which is kind of my favourite in the running at the moment. Tough Track. I look at this every year. They're like cheap, hybrid, 33 grand, heaps of storage in it. Is there a modified MUX here? Well, I'll look around. But 33 grand, there's a lot in that for 33. There's the pods. I love my pods. All right, here we go. This is it. This is my favourite camper at the show. Offline campers, never heard of them before. It's new. It's like kind of in that T-Van Mitchell sort of Pioneer Mitchell category. I like it. So it's one of these ones where the floor flips over onto the roof. So when it's packed up, looks like that. And then all of that comes out of it. So yeah, mum and dad up the top, kids down the bottom. It's got everything built into it. Like same as like the T-Van and Mitchells. And we've tried to pull this apart and say, all right, it doesn't have enough storage, but it does. It's just, instead of big open storage, it's got like stuff everywhere. So like all your utensils, detail rack. This slides out to another drawer, which I need 2 hands to open. Big fridge slide in here. It's got heaters and like diesel heaters. I don't know, your porta potty would go in there. There's heaps of room for a Weber, more storage. Shower tent off the side. They are like 60 something grand, so they're getting up there. But it's like it's a T-Van without the T-Van tax. Darchie awning, simple, just a 180 awning. Don't have to recreate the wheel there. So anyway, hi Dave, what's the best flush mount bracket for your roof rack? Flush mount bracket, for like a Max Trax? You'll see, because we've got accessories coming out soon for that, like in the next couple of weeks. There's 5 new accessories. Max Trax holder vertical, which you'll see on my car. Max Trax horizontal, it's flat on the roof. Max Trax shovel holder combo bracket. Then there's 2 different new tie downs that are coming. So we realised people like our roof racks, but we didn't have accessories to go with them. So there's a whole accessory line which has been designed, tested. It's in production now. It's probably only got about a week or 2 left. Send it to photography, and then that'll go live too. So that's not far away at all. All right. I think I might call it. People are going to start coming in soon, so I'm going to lose the leisurely walk around. And hope you had a bit of an insight if you can't get out and you go to a show somewhere in Australia now. Hopefully you can see this and see what the Adelaide show's like. All right. Next video will most likely be me heading off to the Perth show. So I've got Monday at work, Tuesday Charlie and I, Tough 62, we're going to head to Perth. We're going to run an event in Perth on the Saturday. I can't remember where we're going, but yeah, there's a bunch of 62s going out wheeling down south Perth somewhere. And then after that there'll be the Perth four-wheel drive show. So I'll try and do a few vlogs on the way so you can see what I'm getting up to. And we'll do all of this again. All right, thanks for watching. See you next time on YouTube. Yeah.